And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm the seven.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their teams throughout the next 8 months of the season?
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Iguodala in at the three. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Favors, and it's Jordan in at the three, the small forward. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by Iguodala. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Spurs. Got that bucket in no time at all.
One thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D to the middle and stolen by Cousins. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. That one good for two.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Jordan. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Outside Curry. Dishes it to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The way that Cousins keeps that one in control, an amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
Williams against Green. Here's Favors. Back to Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green finds Curry. Here's Iguodala. Williams with the block. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. T right on him. Williams passes to Robertson. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pass to Iguodala. And here is Cousins. Pass to Green. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
It's Curry outside. That one, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Now here's Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Passes it to Cousins. Over Jordan. And the Warriors miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Now the pass to Williams. Over to the left wing. And Favors kicks to Jordan. From outside the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Pass to Cousins. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Back to Cousins. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Curry meets him. And 3 from Jordan. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Jordan. Warriors trail by 3. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams. Former number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Outside Favors. Pass to Jordan. On the wing, Robertson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan dishes to Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Cousins, the pass to Curry. To end the drought, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6 points.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Pass to Williams. Over Green. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. And Cousins kicks to Curry. Thompson passes to Cousins. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jordan. Drops it in from 11 feet. 10 points for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 8 points for Steph Curry.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And here's Robertson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Tough last year for Robertson with the knee injury and missing a lot of the season, as he's a defensive staple for this team.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw, no good.
Well, there's no doubt he's known for defense and rebounding, but you have to admire the work Robertson has put in improving his shooting stroke.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala comes in for Marvin Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the second from the line. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Curry passes to Poole. Now here's Curry, defended by Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Bjelica and nobody around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Bjelica is very good at having his feet at the ready to shoot it.
Here's Jordan. He's got 10. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
And the rejection by Cousins. The pass to Poole. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
Schroeder finds Favors. Jordan with it. Now Robertson. And the rejection by Cousins.
How about Cousins with some gritty defense there, showing off his intimidating length on that rejection.
And the Thunder making a change here. Rubio's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. But they'll get another chance. Schroeder kicks to Rubio. Inside. Favors passes to Schroeder. Another shot. Curry with some nice D. Warriors leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Oklahoma City has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Schroeder passes to Favors. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
All right, a chance here to check out Derek Favors' stats. Good season for him last year. 9th in shooting percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Now, here's Bjelica. Pass to Poole. Jordan with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. Can they get it? Schroeder outside. Now here is Muscala, covered by Wiggins. Here's Rubio, and that one goes long.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Bielitsa kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Interesting to see the Warriors not be prohibitive favorites coming into the season. You still have to give the Warriors a lot of credit for the run they've been on. 5 straight finals, something that we haven't seen since the 1960s with the Boston Celtics.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rubio left side. Puts up a 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And for the Warriors, a new opponent in the finals. First time, Brent, they didn't face the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First time no Cleveland, and first time for the Raptors appearing in the finals. And those injuries, Kevin, quite frankly, just too much to overcome. Very unfortunate to not see both teams at full strength at the most important time of the year.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Terrence Ferguson.
.54 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rubio the pass to Favors. Here's Ferguson. 3-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Curry against Rubio. And stolen by Favors. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Muscala, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Curry against Rubio. And here is Curry. This one for 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. We come back right after this. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Ricky Rubio. Muscala is out there with Favors. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward position. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Yeah, Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a
Shoot
nice
two.
guy as a secondary option on the break is Bielitsa.
And the first one at the line is good. To win with consistency, Brent, you need guys who you can bank on, guys you can count on. And with that in mind, who's the most consistent scorer that you see night in and night out in the NBA?
Well, Kevin Durant and James Harden are just tremendous at scoring the basketball. Anywhere they are, at any time, they have an opportunity within a few minutes to explode and put 10 or 12 points on the board. And so those individual runs, and then Kevin, quite frankly, the attention defensively from the opposition to try to shut them down will open up opportunities for other guys to flood into the game that haven't had any impact thus far.
Exactly.
So now all of a sudden they get going, but Durant, Harden, and last year there were stretches where Paul George absolutely entered this category.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Floats it up for Wiggins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Rubio. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist on the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Curry. 8 points for him. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
Here's Muscala. 4-point game. And Favors kicks to Rubio. Here's Ferguson. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Favors. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Bielitsa. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Iguodala. With some arc.
Well, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Gets a very good look and converts. Iguodala's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Green with the block. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Klay Thompson just never dwelling too long on a game where he might miss a couple shots or over the course of maybe a couple weeks when he's not in his best form. He turns it around pretty quickly, does Klay, and it's pretty impactful.
gotta think. And I'm tripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. I can let it on the dots.
Robertson has checked in for Ricky Rubio.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. 17th in three-point field goal percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Here's Ferguson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Muscala. Ferguson for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. And for all-time great shooters like Klay, you need to have that confidence in your shot.
Well, I think Klay's confidence grows a lot too, Kevin, from the fact that he knows on a nightly basis that the ball is going to come his way. It's one of the best aspects of the Golden State Warrior offense is that they share it. So you're not going to go through a 10-game stretch where the opportunities to score aren't there. Klay's going to see shot opportunities because of Steph's unselfishness, and because he's such a world-class shooter, he's going to work his way out of slumps pretty quickly, and then he's going to go on a tear.
Here's Muscala after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Muscala pass to Robertson over Thompson, and again unable to change momentum here. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Green. Cousins has got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, Williams. To the inside, Ferguson. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Thompson outside. Passes to Poole. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Thompson passes to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Iguodala.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count that one.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
There's the pass to Cousins. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Smarts there shown by Draymond Green. He realized it was his turn to fire one up. Cashes in.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Poole, defended by Robertson. Kicks to Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Another three for Golden State.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Thunder trailing by 19. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Basket good. And it's 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Cousins, the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
Oklahoma City has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Robertson with it. Now Green defending. Robertson can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Stephen Curry is checked in for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Jordan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Cousins finds Curry. Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him. Pass to Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Derek Favors checked in for Mike Muscala, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Robertson.
Cousins not a great foul shooter coming out of college, but with how many times he gets hacked and goes to the free throw line, he's become more and more consistent there.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, it's just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes in. Wiggins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Favors. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Schroeder finds Jordan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Favors. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Wiggins. The three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 23. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Curry against Schroeder, and Jordan has it in the corner. Favors looking over the floor. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knocked away and stolen by Jordan. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Favors. Over Cousins. Connects in the foul line jumper. Favors has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Curry with the three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Look at his eyes there, Kevin. On the basket at all times. He's used to fighting over aggressive defenders.
Jordan against Curry. Was shot by Jordan, no good. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Free throw good, Iguodala.
And as most of us expected, Andre Iguodala continues to be a huge factor for anybody that he plays for. With his athleticism waning just a little bit, it's his experience and know-how that impacts the game the most. Just being in the right spot at the right time, taking the right calculated gamble. Andre Iguodala still impacting games at his age.
And for Iguodala, Brent, staying strong late in his career, he claims that taking up golf has helped him.
You know how many NBA coaches have tried to get away with that very same thing, Kevin? Almost all of them. But according to what Andre says, is the more that he goes out and plays golf and challenges himself as he's playing the course and staying with it mentally, he feels like the more that's helping him on the court. And as he gets to this advanced age where athleticism is going away, it's more about the mindset and the mind game. So tee it up. Maybe that's helping Andre in ways that we don't know about. He's still effective.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And here is Jordan after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jordan the pass to Favors. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Curry. A shot by Jordan, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Curry finds Cousins. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jordan against Thompson. And stolen by Cousins. Over Jordan. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's now 20 points for Steph Curry. And here's Robertson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
They double-team Curry. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Outside for Curry. Iguodala outside. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Here's Robertson, and the rejection by Iguodala. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge for the three. Iguodala, no good. Oklahoma City shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Here is Favors, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. To the paint, here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Favors, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
It's been incredible for this team in Oklahoma City to have the type of success and sustained success under general manager Sam Presti, a playoff team in 10 of their 12 seasons in Oklahoma City.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Mike Muscala comes in for Marvin Williams, and Ferguson subbed in for Andre Robertson. Good on the second free throw. And Brent, for the Thunder, they have a 500 record or better in the last decade. Only one of 3 teams to do that.
A lot of people don't realize the sustained success that's happened here in Oklahoma. And in the decade, they've had the second best record overall, trailing only San Antonio in that regard.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Curry with it. Favors picks him up. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Thunder. Free throw no good for Curry. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rubio outside. Now the pass to Favors. Back to Rubio. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Rubio's got 8.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Pass to Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get it back. Right side Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brett, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Green. And both free throws good for Curry.
And the Warriors' defense last year still strong, but not as dominant as before.
I wonder if the loss of a lot of that experience is going to cost this revamped roster defensively. It's been fun to watch them shoot threes, but they've been so reliant on that defense. Can they be that good this season?
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
The quick look, no good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Pass to Muscala. Ferguson for 3. It's rebounded by Poole. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Favors. He's got 10. Her kicks to Ferguson. Rubio against Curry. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch. And the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players. Now, Bielitsa, a big guy who flows into offensive possessions and becomes an invaluable player in terms of the type of floor spacing you would want from a shooting big. Clearly, defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 24 from deep three-point range. Favors with the rebound. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Schroeder surveying the floor. There's 1:34 left in the third. The offensive rebound Favors the layup off target.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the basket by Rubio.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ferguson. Right side Favors. Out to the right wing. Launches it. That shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Wiggins passes to Bielitsa. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Schroeder. Passes it to Wiggins. A three ball. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 16th rebound on the night. The drive by Schroeder. And it's blocked.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Bielitsa off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Ferguson out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Nader in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
Charity stripe shot, and that one's good. Wiggins. Here's Schroeder. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter. And if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
Evans, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both shots good from the stripe. And you watch Dennis Schroeder, you can see how deadly Brent he can be when he's locked in.
Well, he accepted the role in Oklahoma City about coming off the bench and trying to be a spark plug. For Schroeder, it's really about consistency, Kevin.
McKinney kicks to Burks. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Schroeder dishes to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Burks looking around. It's stolen. To the middle. It's deflected. Nader, and he makes good on the layup.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The pass to Bielitsa. Here's Looney. Evans outside. Works for three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he comes up with the deuce.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Evans. He kicks to Burks for three. Rebound by Muscala. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Ferguson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And the Thunder making a change here. Diallo's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And the first few seasons in the NBA, not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. The young wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Baisley. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Muscala, and that one drops for him. And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on him. They're expecting more. But, Greg, it's going to take time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with him.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Warriors leading by 21. Timeout called the Warriors. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Draymond Green.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Now here's Curry, defended by Robertson. Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson is doubled. And Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot
which is everything shoot, free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
Burton's checked in for Jordan. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Brent, you look at the size and athleticism of DeMarcus Cousins, and you can forget just how skilled he is.
Well, the interesting part about Cousins, and as his career goes on, especially coming off the injury, Kevin, what does he rely on? Well, when he came into the league, as you said, he had that skill set. He's going to rely more and more on that ability to shoot the ball and to still make plays so that he's still an impact player in the NBA.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And stolen by Robertson. Here's Burton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Curry, defended by Robertson. Fires for 3. Curry can't get it to go. Well, Thunder have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And here they come. And that one's good. Burton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Pascal. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Burton. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Burton, guarded by Green. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Burton. They get the rebound, and Favors kicks to Robertson. The wing jumper off target. Warriors leading by 22. There's Green with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Robertson. No good with the triple.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. And they double up Cousins over Williams. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Here's the proverbial easier said than done, Kevin. You got to tie up Cousins if you're going to foul him.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Thunder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And bird right's an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if the player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
And he knocks down the first one.
We know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And so Thompson nails both of them. Oklahoma City shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Burton. Clock at 6. Pass to Baisley. Here's Nader. Here's Burton. In the corner, it's Diallo. Tries again. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Thunder shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's Nader. Hits it from three-point range.
I kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Out to the wing. Here's McKinney. Good on the bucket. McKinney's got his first basket. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle. You're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
Did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Here's Looney with the fadeaway. Nader grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Burton over Evans. Kept alive. Baisley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Baisley's got his first basket of the night.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Steph Curry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. McKinney passes to Looney, and here's Evans. He's covered by Muscala. Evans bounce pass, 5 to shoot. And Thompson launches it from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Looney. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
I feel great, and I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we got rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.